nature of man. What does it say about God that we as beings have free will choice? He could have made us robots. He could have made it so that we were incapable of rebelling or disobeying or deviating from his design. But if we're robots and incapable of deviating from his design, what kind of being is he? Could we love? Can you love if you have no freedom? If you had the ability to put nanochips in your kids, nano chip computer little technology, and they lodge in their brain, and you could program your kids to come to you 3 times a day, say, "Mommy, I love you." Would that be love? No. You wouldn't do it to your kids. What does it say about God that he hasn't done that? That he is truly love, that we have real freedom. What does it say about our ability to procreate beings in our image? What does it say about God that he gave us an ability to create beings in our image? Wow, what do we learn about God that he would give us that power? What does it say about God that he gave human beings dominion over lower life forms? You know, we have dominion to govern on this planet. How do we use that? We can use it in a godly way. We can use it in an ungodly way, just like we can use our procreative abilities in a godly way or in an ungodly way. But those abilities have been given us. What does it say about God? He would give us these abilities. How about more? What does it say about God? That we either believe God created Adam and Eve in Eden with conditional immortality, meaning they're mortal, but they stay immortal as long as they stay in harmony with God and his design. But if they break harmony with God's design, then they lose immortality and they die without salvation, intervention from God. Versus that in Eden, God at that time created them with some aspect of immortality that can never die, no matter what they do. Those two views say different things about God. Do we believe God has foreknowledge? Yes or no?
Yes.
If God has foreknowledge, then did he foreknow that man would rebel?
Yes.
Then what would it say about God if he foreknew they would rebel, and then when he created them with some part of them that could never die, knowing that they would rebel, and then knowing that there would be billions of human beings who might only live 12 or 15 or 20 years on earth and never come to a saving knowledge of Christ, who lived in an abusive environment, and they went into violence themselves, and they die at a young age, and then they suffer for all eternity in hell. God foreknew it, but he gave them immortality anyway, knowing that billions would suffer for all eternity. What kind of God would he be? And if he doesn't have foreknowledge, well, he didn't know. It was like it caught him by surprise. Oh, man. Why didn't I see that one coming? You see the problem, what kind of God he would be if we teach that way. And some people believe that. Some people try to get around it because they still hold the immortality of the soul. And so they teach this type of idea that God really doesn't know the future. He knows possibilities of the future. These doctrines go back to how we see God. What about the great controversy, the controversy over God's actual trustworthiness?